support early reading initiatives with instructional resources like those you see around us. I want to thank all of those from our central office today who helped set up the room. These are all samples and examples of what we purchased with last year's donation and the kinds of things that we'll continue to purchase with this year's donation. Please, if time allows, especially those of you who are not from the elementary level, take some time and look around, because it's very, very impressive. And our coordinators, I know they take a lot of pride in showing and demonstrating, showing off and demonstrating the materials. I must take a moment to recognize and thank Mayor Picard for forging the relationship with Yale and for finding solutions to difficult economic times that we experience. Clearly, he has an understanding of the challenges we face preparing our students for future success and knows that these gifts will go a long way in accomplishing our goals. I want to remind everyone here today that since Yale's acquisition of the Bayer Complex 7 years ago, now the Yale West Campus, they've not only assisted us financially, but have allowed our teachers and students access to programs that previously were not afforded to them. Teachers have participated in professional development opportunities, and our students are involved in internships and summer programs at Yale's main campus. Their monetary donations have assisted us with renovating our facilities and also upgrading technology at West Haven High School and Bailey Middle School. I say this every time we have an event like this, but I truly continue to look forward and watching this partnership grow for years to come. I want to once again thank Mayor Picard for his vision, and Yale University, especially Vice President for New Haven and State Affairs and Campus Development, Bruce Alexander, who's here today, and Associate Vice President, who couldn't be with us today, Lauren Zucker, for their generosity and the interest that they've taken in showing how much they care about the kids in the city. Finally, I want to thank all of the members of my administrative team, all of you guys, and for the teachers who are here today. Because I know without your commitment, our students, even with the best equipment, nothing would be possible. So thank you, and it's my pleasure to introduce to you Mayor John Picard.
Thank you, Superintendent Caballero. You know, it's just great to be here today. I want to thank Neil and Ann, Superintendent Caballero and Assistant Superintendent Dr. Ann Guzalowski. Bruce, so you know, a lot of times I'm in the schools and I start walking with them, and this is how this begins. John, you know what we can use? And unfortunately for you, when they ask me, I usually translate to asking Yale University for some help. And what a partnership that has become. We've become very good friends. Every time we need something for education, they are there. With our charities, they're helping, but they understand the importance of the early child literacy program and what you're trying to accomplish here. And my hat's off to both Ann and Neil and to all the coordinators and teachers. It's always about the children. You know, it really is. Sometimes I get frustrated. We hear, well, so-and-so doesn't care about the kids. It cannot be further from the truth. But I also say it does require resources. And the local taxpayer is strapped, and we find creative ways to do this. And one of those ways is with our friends from Yale University, who've stepped up and stepped in and helped out in so many different ways that I cannot thank them enough. They've really been a good friend, a good partner, and really helped out with our educational facilities and so many other things. But it comes back to you too. The work that you do, we're trying to afford the opportunity for you to have the tools that you need, and this is what this is about. So, you know, Ann, I can remember that conversation a couple of years ago, and this was a conversation. There's some conversations I can have with groups on the phone. This one I actually had to go see him in person. But it was $100,000 last year, and two following years, another $50,000 each. And I want to say thanks, and I also want to say thank you to Yale. I know Lauren couldn't be here today, but we do have a pretty good pinch hitter himself. So without any further delay or ado, I just want to introduce a very good friend, Vice President. I'm going to shorten your title a little bit, if that's okay. He was a Vice President of Yale University's Government Affairs and a good friend to West Haven and understands and gets it. And I want to say thank you. How about a big round of applause?